You say you want to go abroad, build a better life, chase something bigger, but days go by and you still haven't started. You scroll, you dream, you plan, but you don't move. You're not lazy, you're not unmotivated, you just do not know where to start. And today I'll tell you the truth, the real reasons why you can't start preparing for your higher study abroad and how to finally break free. You haven't decided for sure that you will go abroad. Forget choosing the first step, that is country or university. The decision itself is blurry. Without a clear destination, your brain won't take action. It's like starting a journey without a clear map. If you can't decide yet, flip the question. What do you not want in your life? Do you want to stay stuck in the same job that you hate? Do you want to wake up in the same place 5 to 10 years from now on, wondering what could have been? Are you okay with that? Back in Bangladesh, I had a stable job in a big FMGC company. Everyone around me thought that, yeah, I made it. And my parents started looking for marriage proposals for me. But every morning at around 8 a.m., I would walk down the road and start going to the office, and I would see men in their 30s and 40s. They're just rushing to get to the office at exact 8 a.m. so that they don't get penalized for being late. And as these guys walk fast, I just look into their eyes and they were tired and exhausted, kind of as if the soul has been taken out from them. And deep down, I know that if I don't make a move, this will be me in the next 10 to 15 years. And by that time, responsibilities and other things are so ingrained that I won't be able to make a move. Do I really want to end up like that? And then I make a swore to myself that I would never become like that. I would do whatever it takes to change my reality. That was my moment of clarity. And it's the same moment that you need. You need to write down every single thing that you don't want in your life. If you stay the same, what will happen in the next 10 to 15 years? Write this down in vivid details. That will force your brain to take action and give you clarity. The moment you decide to change your life for good, everything else will start to align. Once you have decided clearly that yes, I will go abroad, and then you start preparing for standardized tests like GRE, IELTS, or TOEFL, and suddenly the work or study feels impossible, you feel tired, you feel exhausted, and you don't seem to have any patience for it, you start doubting yourself. You start thinking, who am I to dream of USA? Can I even do this? Maybe I'm just not good enough. Stop right there. You are not failing, you are just simply developing a new skill. Maybe you've been out of study for years, maybe your job has drained the energy from you. If you have been out of study for a couple of years, it is hard to just sit down and read, let alone taking on tasks like a GRE. So start small, even if it is just for 1 minute. Take out your Cambridge IELTS book and open the first page and just look at the question types. Okay, what is this test about? Just look into it for 1 minute and count it as a rep. That's the start, that's a repetition. Do that every day and your brain will start to warm up. Your sessions will start to get deeper. Your deep work hours will stretch longer and longer naturally. You do not need to study 8 hours a day. Even 1 to 2 hours of focused study sessions, that is enough. That's how I did it. Honestly, I never studied more than 2 hours when I was preparing for IELTS. And if you miss a day or two of study, don't feel guilty. Breaks don't mean you're not moving forward. All that matters is that you're being consistent. This is one of the biggest invisible barriers to your greatness, your environment. And what is your environment? Look around you, your friends, your relatives, or your colleagues, the people that you hang out with, your physical surrounding. Are those being helpful for you to move you towards your goal, or are they taking you away from your goal? Your friends might not be as ambitious as you because they don't care about changing their life, but you do. And believe it or not, their energy can slow you down massively. There is an old wisdom goes like this. You are the average of 5 people you spend the most time with. This is so very true, and every part of my life has proved it. When I prepared for higher study, I surrounded myself with like-minded people, not necessarily the ones who were going to US, but Germany, Hungary, or Japan. I would hang out with them. I stopped spending too much time with people who have no goals. I would often do this in a group setting, say we were having teas or hanging out one evening. At one point, I would say, "Are we done? Okay, I'm leaving." I just leave, and they would keep partying or they would just keep gossiping because I don't have time for that. It's not because they're bad, but we are just heading in different directions. The deeper you go into the higher study mindset, the more your inner world will change and your outer world will follow. To accelerate this process, join higher study sessions, join in Facebook groups or forums, watch videos like this, share your goal with your friends. The ones who support you will stay and the rest will naturally follow. Once you have set your goal clearly and working towards it consistently, and finally build an environment that supports your ambition, you will become unstoppable. Even if everyone doubts you, you will know deep inside that you are in the right path and your dream will become real. And as always, believe you can and you will get there.